We are back at it again here with another video with Invest for Tomorrow. To the first time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel. To all subscribers, welcome back. Here we are with the SPY, the S&P 500 index, continuing to fight to hold support and stay above the 420 area, breaking through key resistance levels. And in today's volatility, our SPY bot sent out a bull indicator at 11:25 a.m. And from that moment forward, inflows crossed the midpoint to the upside. Full strength there on 42 vision, and call options went up 100% plus within an hour, guys. If you guys want to receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, getting connected over to our bots, and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together by receiving this clarity and edge over the charts and using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. So here we are with the SPY, the S&P 500 index, doing a full transition on 42 vision. And in today's video, we're going to break down the key levels I would watch going into tomorrow and what's going on with the inflow versus outflow. But before we do, I want to share with you guys the home run opportunity that was mentioned this morning over at the Discord. So the home run of the day was spectacular and beyond expectations. And if you guys want to know about these stocks early on and receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together. So the home run of the day was from our Tesla bot. Our Tesla bot at 7:10 a.m. sent out a bull indicator, and from that moment forward, inflows crossed the midpoint to the upside. Full strength there on 42 vision, and call options went up 400% plus within hours, guys. If you guys want to receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, getting connected over to our bots. We look forward to having you join us, and we strive for opportunities like these every single day. Let's jump into these charts. So here we are with the SPY, the S&P 500 index, doing a full transition from the dip area to the rip area on 42 vision from yesterday to today. And if this is your first time coming across the channel, this is 42 vision, which allows us to see the dips from the rips to the dips, and where the strength and weakness lies within the charts. And we also use our bull and bear indicators and inflow versus outflow as an extra layer of confirmation, which I'm going to pull up here and you can now gain access to as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicator, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together by receiving this clarity and edge over the charts and using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. And in today's video, I'm going to pull up the inflow versus outflow indicator, which adds that extra layer of confirmation and gives us that edge within the volatility. So here we are with the SPY, the S&P 500 index, under a bull indicator at the 428.93 area to be exact. You can see how I was fighting to use it as support here into the open, and it broke through it. But this bull indicator has popped up now on the 30-minute, canceling the bear indicator from yesterday at the 427.05 area. And that's definitely something to not ignore here, how this has now been canceled. And right now we're back under a bull indicator on the 30-minute chart, and it's trying to complete a transition here and continue to retest key resistance levels after going from the dip area of white with red borders to bright green. And not just here on the 30-minute, but also here on the 15-minute, right? It's done a full transition from the dip area to the rip area, bull indicator there into the open, and then a bear indicator in the volatility, and a bull indicator popped up at the 422.24 area, and you could see that support in the second half of the day, how it bounced right off of it to try to retest the highs of the day and back up here where the bear indicator popped up at 425.22. And we talked about that in yesterday's video. The bulls would need to break through that to try to retest newer highs above that, and you could see how quickly things rejected. But right now a staircase effect is forming here in the volatility of the 15-minute and also here on the 1 hour, right? We could see the 30-minute pushing back up and the 1 hour completing a transition so far from the dip area to dark green bars. Got a bull indicator here at 422.70 area. Hit highs on that same bar of 425.40 and trying to continue. And the last piece missing, if this transition continues on 42 vision, as you see right here, it would be from the dip area to the rip area, followed by a bull indicator, dark green bars, and then bright green bars, right? That's the last piece missing here in the volatility. And we're going to go ahead and look now at the inflow versus outflow and what key levels I would watch going into tomorrow. So here we are with the inflow versus outflow being so close yesterday into the close, and in today's pre-market it passed itself back over it. Inflows were dominating and it had some volatility there into the open on that drop from 423 back down to 420 area, bounced off of it, and now the inflows have been dominating from that point forward in the second half of the day, and they're up here at 3.11 on the 30-minute, and it's continued to push up higher with this staircase effect forming here so far, right? Followed by a bull indicator on the 30-minute, on the 1 hour, and the 15-minute. Now, when we zoom out and look at this from the 1 hour, we could see those inflows had not crossed over just yet. Even at the open, it was really close there to the midpoint, and then it actually crossed over. And since that point forward, in the second half of the day, inflows again have been dominating, and they're back up here to 2.04, and it's going to be crucial and critical here in the bigger picture for these inflows to continue pushing up higher. And based off the history of the chart, the most recent highs of inflows was 3.75. It is currently sitting at the 204 area, so that is something to not ignore. There's room here for these inflows to push up higher on the 1 hour, on the 30-minute as well. The recent highs were up here at 4.42. And in the volatility of the 15-minute, it is actually fighting here to stay above. Outflows are trying to dominate, and this is going to be something to not ignore in the volatility here of the after hours and going into tomorrow's trading day, because if this crosses to the downside, it could quickly start to pull things down to retest key support levels, possible bear indicators, and roll that weakness over from the 15-minute to the 30-minute, pulling it downwards, switching it from green to red towards the midpoint, and possibly even crossing it. So I would not ignore that here in the volatility of the 15-minute and possibly rolling over into the 30-minute. Now, what are the key levels I would watch? Well, the first support level is the 423.50 area. If these outflows cross over, the next support I'll be watching is 421.50. That was a crucial level here where things bounced off to lead up to this point and try to retest it on the pullback to bounce back up in the second half of the day. So definitely a level to not ignore. And if 421.50 gets broken through and these outflows roll over into the 30-minute, pulling it downwards, the next support I'll be watching is the 420 area. Now, to the upside, it's going to be crucial and critical to break through the high of the day up here. I would just round that up to 425.50 area. These inflows need to push up higher away from the midpoint. And not only that, but on the 15-minute, switch from red to green, pushing away, reflecting further strength into these charts, and getting back up to the highs of the day. Again, 425.50 is the first resistance I would not ignore. Continue to hold those bull indicators true. And then next resistance above that is the 428 area. And if that gets broken through, I'll be watching the 430 area. So these are the key levels I'll be watching to the upside and to the downside. The bull and bear indicators are going to be crucial. And these inflow versus outflows, I would not ignore them, especially here on the 15-minute in the volatility, how close it is to the midpoint. I'm going to be watching that very carefully going into tomorrow. As always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.